Hi guys, today I want to share with you a lesson about the basic elements of a tune. So come along, I think there's something here for everybody. So today we're going to be talking about the basic musical elements of a tune. Melody, harmony, bass line, and percussion. You can hear some percussion already in the background. Alright, so here is a software called Logic that I'm using to record a song. This song I wrote for you guys is called I've Been Thinking About You. The inspiration of it came from watching Stevie Wonder singing Bill Withers' song Lean On Me. As you know, a lot of you know how to play this Lean On Me. We've played it in class, and so that was the inspiration for the song. It's heavily influenced by Bill Withers. Now here we can see the four parts that I talked about earlier. Melody. I'm going to use an organ sound for the melody, and it's on that green screen already. The chords, that's going to be our harmony, and our bass line, and our percussion. So let's see what this sounds like. So this tune is in the key of B flat. What does that mean? That means that B flat is the main note, and we'll be focusing on only these notes. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Remember that B flat scale? Now, these are the notes. I actually didn't use the A at all. So if you look here, I use B flat, C, D, E flat, F. I used the first 5 notes of scale plus the 6th note. I used the G, 1 G in the whole song. So it's a very simple song, and I think all of you can learn to play it, whether you play flute. Now if you play trumpet or clarinet, you're going to have to transpose. We'll talk about that later. But if you're a keyboard player, these are your notes for the whole song, and I would like all of you to learn it. Now I've color-coded the melody in blue, the chords are now in purple, the bass line is green, and the drums. I'm just going to let you hear what it sounds like with just drums and melody, which is really how I started to record this to begin with. I just had this going on. I started with a drum, and then I added the melody with this organ right here, this organ sound. Maybe someday we'll add some vocals or some lyrics. Maybe you can add some lyrics to the song. So last week, this is one of the scales that we studied. And this is the scale that this song is in, B flat. Now, we also talked about triads last week. And we stacked them up. We said the first one, the third, and the fifth was a major triad, B flat, D, F. And so you'll see that now right here, B flat, D, F in yellow. Now there are many more chords that you can stack up on top of the scale. If this looks confusing, I'll explain it a little later. But for right now, I want you to know that I use 3 chords of the B flat scale. I use the B flat, D, F, which you're familiar with already. I use the E flat, G, B flat, which is also a major triad. And I use the 5th note to make a triad, F, A, C. So let's hear these chords. I'm going to mute the melody, and I'm going to mute the bass line too. So all we're going to hear is piano, and I'm going to let the drums play as well. So let's see what that sounds like. Here comes the first chord. let you see the chords on this chart while I play. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna press play here on Logic. So now we're here, E flat, B flat. Nice. I delayed that B flat in there. E flat and B flat, F and B flat. Let's look at these chords. A 3-note chord is called a triad. B flat DF is a triad. Let's find B flat DF on the piano. How do I find B flat? Third note of the group of 3 black notes. B flat DF. Usually I would use this fingering, but so you can see the notes better, I'm going to use these fingers. It's kind of awkward. Let's see, I'm going to use my left hand. 3 notes sounding at the same time, that's our B flat chord. What's the next chord? It's an E flat chord. Alright, let's look for E flat now. So B flat, C, D, E flat. E flat is the second note of the group of 2 black notes. Here I go. E flat, G, B flat. I use that G. If I play it like this, it's called an arpeggio. If I play it at the same time, it's called a chord. It's called a triad. Now in this case, I did not use E flat, G, B flat in the song the same way. I use it as an inversion. These are the same notes, but I invert it. I put the B flat on the bottom and the E flat in the middle. How do I do that on the piano? So instead of root position, regular position, I took this high B flat and I used the bottom B flat. And I've got an inversion. That's called an inversion, a triad inversion. I did the same thing with the F chord. I've got an F chord, F-A-C, we remember that. F-A-C. Now I did not use F-A-C in this format. I took the C in the song and I put it down here. I used the inversion. Now let me show you what it would have sounded like if I didn't make these changes. If I had played in root position, it sounds like this. So instead I wanted this. I think I was a little off with the rhythm there. But I think you get the picture. I got B flat, I got E flat inversion, and I've got an F chord, and that's how you would play this song to make it more smooth instead of having to jump in root position. I hope that helps you a little bit. Alright, I just want to give you a chance to play these chords as you're looking at them. Got the B flat chord, you've got the E flat chord, E flat, G, B flat. You can also use this inversion of the E flat chord. Got the F chord. And there's 2 different inversions of the F chord that I used in this song. This time I've muted the chords and the melody, and I just got the bass line and the drums playing. And starts out with a 2-measure intro, just B flat, 2 measures. Here comes the song. We are here right now. Second measure of the tune, back to B flat, bum bum, F. E flat, B flat. Here comes an F, and B flat. Now in this next part, I wanted to show you how to find just B flat. B flat is the third of a group of black notes. And I found this virtual piano that you can play with the mouse. Now it's not great for playing melodies and fast, but it can help us find the notes. For example, if I press here with the mouse, there's our B flat. Then I can play E flat. E flat is the second note of the group of black notes, of the two black notes. Here's C, D, E flat. So now we have the scale B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and B flat. The other note that I used for triads, for chords, and for our bass line was F. So those are the three main notes that we used to build a chord and to do the bass line. The bass is usually the root note or the first note of the chord. Hi guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you can put up with all this stuff as I learn to use Logic and iMovie. And it's been a big learning curve for all of us this time. I hope you can make good use of this lesson and parts of the song and contribute with the song as much as possible. Okay, so in this last section, guys, I'm going to play the entire piece one more time, but you're going to see that it's missing your contribution, your part. I play the melody only one time, and then it repeats the same set of 8 measure chords 3 more times. That gives you a chance to play the melody, improvise a little bit if you're a jazz musician, or if you want to try being a jazz musician, improvising a little bit, making up your own idea. And then it has a little ending where I just hold on to B flat on the bass for a little while. So here he goes. Also, while this is playing, I'm going to go ahead and give you some more instructions that you may want to pause and read slowly so you know what to do later. That's on this Word document. So I'll explain that as I go, okay? All right, so this is pretty much the end of the lesson. Now it's up to you to keep working, keep practicing, and add your own flavor to this. Thank you very much.